am here at Love Out Loud number 7 with the beautiful and multi-talented Tonja Walker. It is such a privilege to meet you.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to meet you, too. You have done so much for soap operas. He really has. So much for the people and so much for the fans and so much for us. You know, it makes us feel cared about and like we're important.
And people like, you know, your work, Alex Olenoff, you know, in a way, kind of sounds weird, but, you know, inspired a lot of us to kind of take risks and sort of break some of the rules in our lives. And, you know, to kind of push forward and do our own thing when we've had to, you know, channel that little Alex Olenoff when, you know, you got to go out and shake the world up.
Somebody named Tom Dangora said that
run for mayor. And
he said that I taught him everything he knows about being a bitch.
There you go. Now that is quite a claim to fame.
I know, I thought so.
Now, speaking of
Bring
doing
out
a
your
lot...
inner bitch.
Speaking about honoring soaps, you are doing a lot using new media to really draw attention to the fact that soap fans are still out there, we're still vocal, we're still passionate. Tell us about this.
Yeah. Well, it started when Prospect Park had their bogus situation that ABC was giving them the rights to One Life to Live and All My Children, and it was told to everyone in the whole world that we were going to continue. Well, when that fell apart, I found out that the reason it fell apart, at least that's what they said the reason was, is that they didn't have enough money. So people were writing to me and they were asking me, you know, what do you think we could do? And I said, well, a real tangible thing you could do is say whether or not you would pay to watch the shows or not. And then if we raise enough money, you know, we could go back to them and say, okay, well, that excuse is over. Okay. So actually we have 9,700 people who have said they would give $10 to $20 a month to watch All My Children and One Life to Live.
Okay, now my math skills are not good, but that sounds like...
It's about $1 million.
$1 million. So Prospect Park could potentially get more than 1 million people to actually pay to watch their favorite shows.
Exactly. And the thing is, but Prospect Park made a deal for 2 of their series with ABC, so I think they're all very happy with one another. What has to happen now is either ABC has to rethink it, or perhaps we can find somebody else. I'm a swan. I think we're all swans, aren't we swans?
Yes.
Standing with Agnes Nixon swans.
Yes.
So that's the other choice. Obviously, if you even look in LA at the casting calls, web series. So web series are the thing of the future anyway.
And
so I have one.
Tell us.
And I told you about it.
Well, tell everybody else about it. Okay.
But it's a good one.
Wait, it's recognizing, though, that really so much of the power of media and the power of entertainment is going to be and is already coming to us on the web.
Yeah, and my show, which is Straight Talk Live with Tonja Walker, which is on Sundays at 6 o'clock Eastern, and then you just, well, if your math isn't good, my math isn't good either, but it would be 5 o'clock Central and 3 o'clock Pacific. Yes. So
4 o'clock Mountain, unless you're in Arizona, because they don't do that.
Forget it.
Okay, we won't even go
Somebody
there.
doesn't even have daylight savings time. I want to live there. I think it's Nevada.
I think it's
Nevada.
Arizona. Well, no, Nevada, you can just do anything you want any time of day anyway.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. I do want to go there. So anyway, what was I talking about? My show.
Yeah.
So today I met with somebody who said that I could actually stream live on something called JustinTV.com.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a look at that.
Awesome.
I'll keep everybody up to date on my website and on Facebook. So,
it is
Twitter.
so great, you know, to see you so excited and you know, so charged by new media. Also, to be here at this event, being part of raising essential funds for the AIDS Walk, for the work, for keeping people with HIV and AIDS alive, increasing the quantity and quality of our lives.
You know what really is incredible? I don't mean to interrupt you, but the fact is when Magic Johnson got AIDS, everybody thought it was a death sentence, and it was a death sentence. I remember being at a place called La Caja Fall in La Cienega in Beverly Hills years ago, and Rock Hudson was there with Elizabeth Taylor, and he stood up, and he was very handsome and looked really, really great. And it wasn't long after that at all that he was gaunt and gone. And that's when Elizabeth Taylor started trying to bring so much attention to AIDS. And raising money to help find a cure for AIDS. And so we still don't really have a cure, but it's not a death sentence anymore.
Right.
And sometimes you think, oh my God, if I write another check to cancer, is it really doing anything? If I write another check to the Lung Association, is it really doing anything? Well, it is. And in this case, it's proven that AIDS is something you can live with now,
right,
instead of something you have to die with immediately.
Right. And that the money that is being raised here tonight and for the AIDS Walk does go directly to people infected and affected with HIV and AIDS, meaning family members, loved ones, mental health, social services, case management services is so needed. And I don't think people always remember that. I think a lot of people kind of think, oh, out of sight, out of mind.
No, it's really,
and it's really not. But I wanted to say how wonderful it is to finally get to interview you, how much I love you, I love Alex.
I'm going to keep working toward working with you because that would be fun.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.